Hi there, this is Gina with Gina's Crafting Spot, and today I'm showing you a card I made for my mom for Mother's Day. I don't know by the time you see it, Mother's Day will be over, but I just want to show you. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper tray ink cardstock. I'm going to cut it in half at 5.5, and I'm going to get 2 cards out of this. Then I'm going to use my scoreboard and just score it here at the A2 card, 4 1/4. So it's going to measure 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 by 5.5. So my paper I'm using is from the Cherry Blossoms Recollections pad, and it's not a new one. I don't know when it's from. I usually don't have new anything. I wait till they're on sale. So the paper's from that, and this is it. And I think it's a super pretty sheet, and I want this for her card. So I know I'm going to need 4 by 5 1/4 for my first layer on there. Let me just take off this extra piece. And then I'm just going to kind of eyeball the part that I want, and I'm sure I want this area right here. So if I want it long ways, it'll be 4 1/4 this way. So I'll just cut this piece off for now. Alright, so let's do the 4 inches first. So I'm going to just flip it over so I can line it up with the 4 inches. I get a very, very good portion of it. And then 4 and then 5 1/4. I'll see how much that will get me flowers wise. That's 5 1/4. And I want a little more of this high one, so how about cut it there and then recut it. So but I don't want that much cut off. Here, I'll cut off that so you can tell it's a tree. 5 1/4. Alright, so here's my panel. And I guess I could use, see, I was going to use this fancy paper as a background, but I don't know if I really need it. My mom's a simple woman. She doesn't like flashy anything, so maybe I'll just skip it. Alright, so I'm making a very, very simple card. So what I'm going to do, here's my A2 size card. This is going to go on here. I want my sentiment maybe right here, and it just says Happy Mother's Day, and it's from an old Stampin' Up! Set, you know, with all different sentiments in it. And I wanted to maybe use my Stamp-A-Mager so I can make it pretty straight. Because with these wood stamps, you can't tell where your lines are. So, most of you know how to use a Stamp-A-Mager. I'm just going to line it up. And I think I'm just going to use black so it could stand out. No, you know what? I think I might use gray wool. It's a close to my heart color, gray wool. So I'll use this and see. So I just have to stamp it onto this clear card. Then I'll get my panel. I could get closer. Then put this, I could see where I want it. I think down here is going to be the best place, but since I am putting it down here, I'm going to actually use StazOn, because I'm going to be stamping over those flowers, and they have the foil. That's what I did with my pad. did I put it? Come on. Alright. There it is. I rearranged my craft room. I don't remember where I had put it. You know what? I'm going to use black just to be safe. Rich cocoa, sorry. Rich cocoa. And one of my kids had it. And they were using it. It's like, no, do not use the good stuff. So this is Memento Tuxedo Black. So this is where I'm going to position it. And I moved it because I can't see. I think that's pretty straight. Darn it. Man, does anyone ever have this much trouble? Jeez. I'm not right above it, so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so hopefully this will stamp good. And then I could just stamp it again if it's not dark enough. And that is just beautiful. That's just fine. So, that's done. Alright, so next thing, and I just clean off this little pad just with the wipe. It comes right off before it dries. I do the same with my stamps. Alright, so now I have this. I wanted to add some twine. I was going to add a ribbon, but I figured twine would be more, you know, more rustic and fit more with the card. And I think I might want to do the edges as well. I have a little bitty chestnut roan little baby stamp pad. It's going to go around the edges. Just add a little definition. And you know what? I should do this first. I got this new crocodile. I did a haul video. And I want to use the deco side of it. And just put it in. Stamp. Punch it. Look how pretty. And then I'm going to want to do my card base as well. Only the two side corners. Perfect. So then, let me just ink where I punched. And I'm going to take my twine. This is just a giant roll just from Target. Walmart. I think Walmart. So I'm just going to wrap it around. And just cut off a length of it. Wait, let's start over again. Put a piece of tape in the back to secure it. Then I could wrap it around more easily. Then just attach it back here. And what I'm going to do is I got these cute buttons too from that I showed in my haul. And these are the metallic buttons, look antique-y. So I'm going to pick one from here. Just a flat button. It's too big, I think. Couldn't even see, could ya? That one's pretty. Is that one. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of ribbon through here as well, so I can make a little bow. So I'm actually just going to put it up through a couple of the holes. I'm not going to do the all 4. Maybe it will. Nah, I won't. I'm pressed for time. Alright, so then I'm just going to tie a little knot. Not a little. I'm going to tie a knot. So now I'm going to adhere it before I make the bow. And I'm going to use my homemade glue dots. I using the Aleene's, tack it over and over. So here they are. I can make any size I want. So I'm going to use one of the big ones. And they are very sticky, so they do work very well. So this side or that side? So I'm going to close this up and kind of space these out a little bit instead of the other side. Maybe it'll even it out a little bit. Okay. Let's put it right here. I'm just going to tie a quick little bow. Okay, might change it later. For now, shoot. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so then I'm just going to pop this whole thing up on foam tape, or pop it up using foam tape. And just so the panel won't fall or anything, I'm going to put enough of this. Just take off the backing and attach it. Then the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my new Wink of Stella pens. It's the clear one I got. And it's super easy to use, gives a lot of pretty sparkle. Gotta make it snappy because see, this is at Wink of Stella and it's the clear. So all I'm gonna do is just brush this tree, the branches. That's it, just gives a little bit of shimmer. Pretty subtle. So that's my card. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon.